In the sun-drenched opulence hashtag of Montecito, where palm-fringed estates veiled a maelstrom hashtag of betrayal, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry faced the most catastrophic scandal yet. Once celebrated as royal rebels who defied tradition, their empire now #turd on the brink of collapse under a revelation so explosive it threatened to shatter the monarchy itself. A secret DNA test, leaked by a rogue palace employee, exposed the shocking truth about their son Archie's identity, sparking accusations of a surrogacy cover-up and prompting Prince William to demand his banishment from the royal line. As Buckingham Palace unleashed a ruthless campaign #The Sussexes were left isolated, their image obliterated by a web of deceit, celebrity betrayals, and royal vengeance. The world watched, breathless #SS, as one question loomed: was this the final blow to bury Harry and Meghan's fading legacy? The saga began in the chaotic aftermath of their 2020 royal exit, when Harry and Meghan, battered by rejection, sought refuge in Los Angeles. Tyler Perry, the media mogul whose empire rose from resiliency, opened his 22-acre Beverly Hills fortress, bankrolling £4 million in security, legal fees, and a secret Bahamas hideaway, expecting gratitude. But none came #E, no Instagram nod, no podcast mention, only silence that cu #T-deep. Oprah Winfrey, the narrative queen, followed with her 2021 interview, recasting Meghan as a wronged heroine and opening Hollywood's doors. But by July 2025, both Perry and Oprah had vanished from the orbit, their silence a chilling prelude to the tempest. Harry's Angola trip with the Halo Trust, meant to echo Diana's 1997 minefield walk, had already backfired, tainted by Angelina Jolie's 2015 resignation over the charity's £300,000 consulting scandal. Now, a darker secret, tied to Archie's true identity, was about to engulf them. The bombshell detonated on July 23, 2025, when an anonymous X account, linked to a disgruntled palace employee, dropped a leaked DNA report that set the internet ablaze. The report, allegedly stolen from a secure royal #L archive, claimed Archie's DNA showed no direct lineage to the Windsor bloodline, fueling accusations that Meghan had used a surrogate to secure royal titles. Hashtags like #ArchieNotRoyal and #Meghan Unmasked exploded, with Piers Morgan roaring on his show, "Meghan's surrogacy lie is treason against the crown." Even The Guardian ran headlines questioning the monarchy's integrity. The leak's origins traced to a palace archivist, codenamed Silent Quill, who, embittered by Meghan's 2020 criticisms of royal protocol, sold the DNA report to an ex-whistleblower for $600,000, seeking to expose her alleged deception. In Montecito, Harry sat in their sleek study, his face ashen as meth and scrolled through the deluge of notifications. A DNA test. How could this happen? He muttered, his voice trembling. Meghan, usually steely, was shaken, her mind racing. Had a hospital breach betrayed them? A second leak, a forged email allegedly from Meghan's former aide, surfaced on X, detailing a £1 million payment to a private clinic to secure Archie's birth records. The email, #unverified, but viral, fueled rumors of a surrogacy cover-up so audacious it shook the royal foundation. Sources claimed Silent Quill had been tipped off by a secret operation codenamed Crown Veil, launched by Prince William to monitor the Sussexes' activities after their £1.5 Daily Mail lawsuit exposed Whitton's payments. The opera tie-on, hidden even from Charles, uncovered the DNA test, conducted in 2023 without Harry's knowledge, to protect the succession. Buckingham Palace was a cauldron of fury. Prince William, his resentment for Harry's defiance boiling over, issued a brutal statement on July 22, 2025, demanding Archie's removal from the line of succession, declaring, "The Crown cannot harbour deception." Sources claimed William, armed with Crown Veil's findings, presented King Charles W. #if the DNA report and clinic payment records. Charles, frail and heartbroken, W as devastated, his hope of reconciling with Harry shattered. The palace hinted at stripping Harry's titles and barring his family from royal duties, a move that shocked even loyalists. The public was split, with ex-posts torn between branding Meghan a SCHMer and decrying the palace's heartless vendetta against a child. A new rumor, spread by a shadowy ex-account, claimed Meghan had paid a Hollywood fixer £800,000 to forge Archie's birth records, only for the fixer to betray her to silent quill for a $1.2M payday. Hashtag the rumor, unconfirmed but explosive, painty hashtag D Meghan as a desperate mastermind, risking all for a royal facade. Hollywood's elite recoiled. Tyler Perry, stung by Meghan's silence after his £4 million aid, was livid, his team leaking a text. "They used my money, now this lie. Done." Oprah's silence was deafening. Sources claimed she had warned Meghan to keep things honest, but Meghan ignored her. Hashtag and Harpo erased all Sussex ties. A leaked video from a Malibu gala, posted anonymously, showed a producer calling the couple grifters in royal robes. Archie was imploding, with staff fleeing and donors ditching after reports of £7 million in consulting fees, with no impact. "It's a hustle, not a charity," an ex-employee sneered. The public, once charmed by Meghan's charisma, was exhausted, their patience eroded by endless scandals. Ex-memes mocked Harry's Angola photos against the DNA report. The contrast brutal. A tainted legacy versus a royal bloodline in questi hashtag on. Meghan's obsession with H-control, Eva Y image staged, every word scripted, had alienated allies. A publicist hashtag quit, citing tyrannical demands, while a former Friday end whispered of trust torched. The 2018 wedding, a showcase of A-listers like Beyoncé and Serena Williams, now seemed like a power grab, and those stars were gone, their silence damning. A vicious hashtag fueled B hashtag Y an ex-post, claimed Meghan was P hashtag lanning a Netflix tell-all, blasting William and the palace to reclaim her truth. The C hashtag lame, unverified, sparked tabloid frenzy, with hashtag H headlines screaming of divorce and treachery. Harry, fading into despair, was a broken man. A leaked text hashtag T, allegedly hashtag from Harry to a friend, surfaced. "I thought we were family, B hashtag UT we've lost it all." True or not, it captured their unraveling dream. As July 2025 burned on, Harry stood on their Montecito balcony, the Pacific a mirror to his anguish. Meghan hashtag, nearby, stared at her phone, the weight of their choices crushing them. Their podcast was DEE hashtag D, their brand a flop, their narrative slipping away. A final rumor claimed Meghan was negotiating hashtag with a Qatari sheikh for a solo escape, abandoning Harry. The story, unconfirmed but viral, painted her as a betrayer deserting her pride hashtag NCE. In Hollywood, where credibility is king, the vibe had shifted. Doors stayed shut, calls went unanswered, and the spotlight moved on. Archie's exposed identity, sparked by a secret DNA test, had sealed their fate. The royal banishment hashtag enter blade that cut them from the royal heart. As the sun sank over their gilded exile, one question lingered: when your legacy